Have you ever walked into a room and wondered if you still turn heads? Have you ever thought that age has made you less noticeable? If you have ever had that thought, take a moment to pause, because today I am going to help you realize something fascinating. You are far more attractive than you think. Society often glorifies youth, but the true beauty of a woman is not just about physical appearance. It lies in her aura, confidence, presence, and the way she makes others feel when they are around her. A warm smile, a composed and soothing voice, eyes filled with wisdom. These qualities create a timeless allure, a beauty that does not fade with age. Today, we are going to explore 7 signs that prove you are more attractive than you think, even if you have never realized it. These are not conventional beauty standards, but rather subtle indicators of elegance, charm, and the magnetic energy that radiates from within you. And I believe that by the end of this video, you will recognize that you are still an incredibly captivating woman in a very special way. Before we begin, let's do something small but powerful to affirm your confidence. If you believe that beauty knows no limits, hit the like button and leave a positive comment like, "I am a radiant and confident woman." This is a wonderful way for us to spread confidence and celebrate the beauty of women at every age. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on inspiring content that helps you feel joyful and radiant every day. Now, let's see how many of these signs you recognize in yourself. And who knows, you might be surprised to realize just how attractive you truly are. 1. Young people admire your style and elegance. Here is something many people do not realize. Elegance and refined style never go out of fashion. As you move beyond your younger years, you no longer chase fleeting trends. Instead, you understand what truly suits your body, your personality, and your unique presence. If you have ever received a compliment like, "I hope I look as classy as you when I get older," or if someone has asked you where you shop for your clothes, this is not just casual small talk. It is a clear sign that younger generations recognize and admire your taste and sophisticated aura. Your allure does not come from trying to look younger. It comes from confidence and a natural elegance in the way you dress, accessorize, and carry yourself. Take Marianne, a 70-year-old woman, as an example. She never followed fast fashion trends, yet she always knew how to select pieces that flattered her figure and suited her age. Her wardrobe did not consist of extravagant or overly flashy items, just timeless essentials. A crisp, well-pressed white blouse, a simple yet elegant dress, a silk scarf that added a touch of refinement, and a pair of comfortable yet sophisticated shoes. Marianne often received compliments from younger women when she walked in the park or stopped by a cafe. One day, a young woman in a clothing store told her, "I love your style. You do not need anything flashy, but you always look so poised and captivating. You do not need an overflowing closet filled with expensive clothes or the latest trends to be attractive. The key is knowing what suits you, maintaining a polished appearance, and cultivating your unique sense of style." When a woman exudes confidence and understands what works for her, she does not need to try too hard. Her natural charm makes people take notice. 2. People maintain eye contact with you when you speak. Have you ever noticed that when you talk to someone, they do not just listen, but also maintain eye contact, following your words intently? If this happens often, it is not a coincidence. It is a strong sign that you have a special kind of magnetism in conversation. Attractiveness is not just about looks. It is about how you communicate your thoughts, express emotions, and project your energy. When someone maintains eye contact with you, leans in when you speak, or responds enthusiastically, it shows that they are captivated by you. Not just your words, but the confidence and presence you exude. Amelia, a 74-year-old woman, once thought that aging would make her invisible to others. But then she noticed something surprising. People always seemed deeply engaged when she spoke. Whether at a family gathering or a social event, she often saw people, both young and old, focusing on her as she shared stories and insights. One day, someone told her something that completely changed the way she saw herself. "You have such a captivating way of speaking. Listening to you makes me feel like I am learning so much." If you find that people often hold eye contact with you when you speak, that they listen intently and respond thoughtfully, then remember this: you have a natural charisma that is more powerful than you realize. 3. You receive compliments on your skin, hair, or posture. Many people mistakenly believe that beauty in middle age and later years is only about looking younger. But in reality, true beauty lies in self-care, confidence, and the energy you carry with you. When someone says to you, "Your skin is glowing," "Your silver hair looks so elegant," "You have such a graceful posture," they are not just talking about appearances. They are acknowledging the health, vitality, and radiance that you naturally exude. Take Helena, a retired doctor at 78 years old. She never relied on excessive makeup or spent hours in front of a mirror. But she always prioritized self-care, drinking enough water, moisturizing her skin, and protecting herself from excessive sun exposure. One day at a farmer's market, a young woman approached her and said, "I really hope my skin looks as healthy as yours when I reach your age." That moment made Helena realize that beauty is not about trying to appear younger, but about radiating well-being, self-care, and natural confidence. Similarly, many women worry about their gray hair. But in reality, well-maintained silver hair, whether naturally gray or beautifully colored, can be incredibly striking. A good haircut that complements your face shape, healthy, shiny hair that is neatly styled. These things can make you stand out effortlessly. It does not matter whether your hair is dark, gray, or salt and pepper. What matters is that it looks polished and reflects your personal style. And finally, one of the most underrated aspects of attractiveness: your posture. A woman who stands tall, walks with confidence, and moves with grace will always be seen as elegant and captivating. On the other hand, a slouched posture or hesitant movements can make even a beautiful person seem less vibrant. Think about it. When a woman walks into a room wearing a simple outfit but carries herself with confidence, head held high, shoulders relaxed, and eyes bright, she instantly appears sophisticated and captivating. Beauty is not just about clothing or makeup. It is about how you move and present yourself to the world. 4. You have a natural charisma that draws people in. One of the clearest yet most overlooked signs of a woman's attractiveness is how others feel when they are around her. True beauty is not just about physical appearance or body shape. It is reflected in the energy you bring to those around you. Have you ever noticed that wherever you go, it is easy for you to start conversations? That even strangers feel at ease talking to you? And that in social gatherings, people seem naturally drawn to your presence? This is not by chance. Some people do not need to dress extravagantly or try hard to impress, yet they still possess a unique charm that makes others want to be near them. This is not superficial beauty. It is the kind of magnetism that comes from within, from the way you communicate, from the warmth and composure you radiate. Think about Linda, a 73-year-old retired nurse. For many years, she never thought of herself as a traditionally beautiful woman. Yet, no matter where she went, people naturally wanted to talk to her. At gatherings, she was never the loudest voice in the room, yet she always had a group of people around her, eagerly listening. Even younger women often said, I hope I have your grace and positive energy when I get older." So what made Linda special? It was not flawless makeup or trendy clothes, but rather the way she made others feel comfortable and welcomed. A genuine smile can brighten an entire room. A warm gaze, a sincere listening attitude, and a calm demeanor. These are the qualities that create a natural magnetism that no physical beauty can replace. 5. People compliment your presence, not just your appearance. Have you ever noticed that when people compliment you, they no longer focus on your skin or body shape, but instead praise your radiant smile, warm voice, or graceful demeanor? If so, this is a clear sign that your presence has a stronger impact than your physical looks. The charm of a mature woman does not lie in what she wears or how she applies makeup, but in how she makes others feel. A woman who is confident, kind, and makes people feel at ease will always be loved in a way that lasts far longer than physical beauty. Evelyn, a 70-year-old woman, is the perfect example. She never followed the latest fashion trends or spent a fortune on beauty products. Yet whenever she entered a room, people noticed her. Not because of her looks, but because of her calm presence and unwavering confidence that made everyone around her feel at peace. When talking with her, people felt heard and understood. The compliments she received were no longer about looking young, but instead focused on her presence and energy. People would tell her that she had a radiant smile that was truly contagious, that the way she spoke was soothing and captivating, and that she carried herself with such elegance that they hoped to have the same grace one day. If you often receive compliments about your positive energy, warmth, and aura, it is a sign that you are shining in your own unique way without relying on external beauty. This is the most lasting kind of attractiveness, one that time cannot erase but only deepen. 6. People naturally respect and listen to you. In any conversation, there are some people who, when they speak, the entire room falls silent to listen. It is not because they speak the loudest or use dramatic gestures, but because their wisdom, life experience, and thoughtful words command attention. If you find that people often seek your advice, or that, when you speak, others genuinely pay attention, then this is a powerful sign that your charisma comes from your intelligence and life experience. Respect does not come from age or status. It comes from the way you carry yourself. A confident, composed woman who understands her worth does not need to demand attention. Her presence naturally commands it. Take Rosalind, a 74-year-old woman. She once believed that as she aged, people would stop noticing her. However, she soon realized something remarkable. No matter where she went, people still sought her out for conversation, seeking advice, and listening to her stories. Younger individuals often asked her how to stay calm during difficult times, while friends her age turned to her when they needed someone who could truly understand them. Even though she was not the most talkative person in the room, whenever she spoke, people listened. She did not need to raise her voice or try to stand out. Her words carried depth and wisdom that made them worth hearing. This made her realize something profound. True beauty is not about looking young. It is about the value you bring to those around you. When your words hold meaning, when your presence brings comfort and peace, that is when you know you are still shining in your own unique way. 7. You catch people stealing glances at you. Have you ever walked into a room and felt someone watching you for a little longer than usual? This is not by accident. When a woman has a captivating presence, people notice, not because of flashy outfits, but because of the energy and elegance she carries. Many assume that only youthful beauty draws admiration, but in reality, true allure is ageless. A woman who is composed, confident, and moves with grace can turn heads in ways she may not even realize. It is not about her looks, but about the way she walks, the way she smiles, and the peaceful energy she exudes. Take Vivian, a 71-year-old woman. She used to think that she was no longer noticeable to others, but then she began to notice something interesting. Whenever she went out, whether for a coffee or a simple shopping trip, she caught friendly, admiring gazes from those around her. Servers at restaurants seemed to linger a little longer in conversation with her, and strangers passing by would occasionally pause to glance at her for just a moment more. She was not actively trying to attract attention, yet her warmth, confidence, and gentle smile made her the kind of person others naturally wanted to be near. If you have ever felt that someone is quietly observing you, or if strangers seem eager to strike up a conversation without knowing why, it is likely that you have a unique charm you have not even realized. Attractiveness does not come from age or looks. It comes from the way you move through the world. 8. You make others feel more confident about themselves. A truly captivating woman does not just shine on her own. She also helps those around her feel more confident and positive about themselves. Do you often encourage someone to pursue their dreams? Have you ever helped a person appreciate themselves more? Do you naturally avoid comparing yourself to others and instead inspire them to see their own unique worth? If your answer is yes, then you possess a much stronger charm than you realize. Attractiveness is not about how many people admire you, but rather how you make those around you feel. A truly influential woman does not make others feel small. On the contrary, she helps them see their own value, feel appreciated, and become more confident. Sometimes a simple word of encouragement at the right moment, a deep and understanding conversation, or even just the way you enjoy life positively, can be an incredible source of inspiration for someone else. Isabel, a 72-year-old woman, is a perfect example of this. She does not just live a happy life. She also spreads positive energy to everyone around her. Her friends often say that spending time with her makes them feel at ease, less anxious, and more motivated. Younger people love talking to her because she never judges or compares anyone. She helps them see their own worth and trust in their own journey. Attractiveness is not measured by the number of people who admire you. It is measured by how many people you help recognize their own value. If you have ever noticed that a conversation with you leaves someone feeling more optimistic and confident, then this is one of the clearest signs of an undeniable charm, a charm that comes from wisdom, warmth, and the ability to spread positive energy. 9. You receive compliments even without wearing heavy makeup. There is a common belief that as women age, they need to wear more makeup to look fresh. But have you ever stepped out with minimal or no makeup at all and still received compliments like, "You look so radiant," "You look fresh today," or "You have such a natural beauty"? If so, then this is proof that your allure does not come from cosmetics, but from your natural presence and energy. Makeup can enhance certain features, but it can never replace the beauty that radiates from self-confidence and self-care. A woman who knows how to love herself, takes care of her body, maintains healthy skin, dresses neatly, and carries herself with natural vibrancy. This is what truly makes her attractive, without the need for heavy foundation or layers of makeup. Marianne, a 67-year-old woman, used to believe that she had to wear makeup every time she went out because she thought her fine lines would make her look less attractive. But one day, she decided to go out with only a touch of lip balm and no foundation. To her surprise, her friends complimented her, saying, "You look so natural and refreshing, like you are glowing with a calming energy." That day, she realized that beauty is not about covering up signs of time, but about embracing them with love and confidence. So, if someone has ever complimented you on your radiance, even when you were not wearing much makeup, It is a clear sign that your true charm does not come from makeup. It comes from your self-assurance and natural elegance. 10. You have a mysterious allure that makes people want to know more about you. Some people do not need to talk much or try to stand out, yet they still intrigue others, making people want to be near them, listen to them, and understand them more. This is not just ordinary attractiveness. It is a deeper kind of charm that comes from life experience, wisdom, and an aura of mystery that naturally draws people in. Have you ever noticed curious gazes following you? Have you ever been asked questions like, "What's your secret to always being so positive?" Or, "How do you stay so calm and collected?" If so, then you likely possess a special kind of charm that makes others want to learn more about you. This mystery does not come from deliberately keeping secrets or avoiding sharing about yourself. It comes from having rich life experiences, profound perspectives, and a wise approach to life that make people intrigued. A well-rounded woman who knows her worth, who does not reveal everything at once but keeps a little sense of mystery, will always make others want to uncover more about her. True beauty does not lie in external glamour, but in the way you make the world around you feel more interesting just by being in it. If you have this ability, there is no doubt you are an exceptionally captivating woman. A truly attractive woman does not need to be young or physically flawless. What matters is that she knows her worth, lives with confidence, and radiates positive energy. If you have ever thought that aging makes you less appealing, remember this. Your charm does not come from what time takes away, but from what you have gained through the years. When you live with confidence, serenity, and joy from within, that is when you shine the brightest. So, how many of these signs do you recognize in yourself? Share in the comments so we can discuss together. Do you have any secrets for maintaining confidence and allure over time? Leave your thoughts below. Your story might inspire someone else. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss more uplifting content that helps you live a happier and more fulfilling life. See you in the next video.